drills. That's anywhere, that's anytime, you can still get pills. I'm aiming for wigs, so I'm aiming to kill. Set up in the men's, don't give a fuck, you can still get drilled. All I wanna do is crush that porn. My niggas them told me make peace before you go to war. I said fuck that, I wanna drill now and then drill some more. Smoke my man in the face, yeah that point got scored. Couldn't give a toss about law. Niggas no CP. More time if it was done by the 7, it was done by me. I ride for my G's, put my heart on the streets. So if you see me, that's not my teeth. So chat tough and I'm spinning round. Ask the ops how that spinner sounds. When that spinner bangs, try and know that's a nigga down. And where I'm from, we always know to keep things around. All the risks that the team be taking. That's why my nigga Nero's money.
Salute all you got in the house. Mo Boxing, salute to you, brother. Hope you're good out there. Tyrone, salute. Hope you're good, brother. If anyone wants to jump on, you're more than welcome. You know that. Hope you're all good. If you can hear a hissing noise, I don't know how to get rid of it. It's because my headphones have broke and I need to get some new ones. And for some unknown reason, there's a horrible hissing noise in the background. I know when I've got my headphones and my mic's connected, it disappears, but I've just been pissing around in settings and I cannot get rid of it. I don't know how to do it, so just have to bear with me. I'm speaking to each other. Right. Just quickly want to recap on the Tank Davies Ryan Garcia fight last week. Let me know what you think, Mo or Tyrone. You got winning, lads. Yeah, I'll come to that in a minute, Mo. Just quickly talk about this. But you're more than welcome to jump on if you want. Great fight last week. Enjoyed it. Garcia had a good second round. He come out. I thought in the second round he come out, pushed Tank back a bit. He made Tank feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it was only a matter of time before Tank Davies was studying him and would stop him. Good fight. Enjoyed it. Fair play to Ryan Garcia because he's been chasing that fight for a long time. He took it. Did he quit? Everyone's saying he's quit. I don't know. But for me, it was a bit weird how at the 10 count he just got up like nothing had happened. But when you see him get hit with the punch, it's like a couple of seconds delay whilst he's still jabbing. You see his face expression, like it took the wind out of him. So, I don't know. Good fight. Enjoyed it. Popcorn Boxing, salute to you, brother. I hope you're good. Right, let's get into the main topic of today's show. This showdown between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. If this is happening, I hope to God it is. The only thing I could find on AJ's Instagram was that snippet what I put on my video yesterday. Can you see me all right on the screen? Because I don't know if the light's blinding me a little bit, but I don't know if it's blinding the screen. But yeah, hope it's Ryan Garcia never had a chance. Whoever thought he was going to win needs to wobble there. Exactly, Mo. Yeah, he wasn't going to win that fight, bro. Not at all. But he was only a matter of time. But it was a fight what we all wanted to see, and it happened. Like I say, enjoyed it. I thought it was a good fight, man. Tank's clever little dude. How he was just tapping away with that jab and then bang with his left hand. He was using his jab, wasn't he, to set up his left hand. I can't see this guy's name, but salute to you, brother. He's put Tyson Fury Usyk, Joshua, and Deontay Wilder all on the same card. Well, yeah, it would be. Would be. Oh, fucking hell. That'd be some. That would be some card. That would absolutely. Popcorn's put up. Yeah, you can see you fine. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was a good fight. Enjoyed it anyway. I'd like to see Tank Davies with Shakur Stevens or Devon Haney somewhere down the line. I think them fights need to be made. They'd be brilliant. So yeah, let's get on this topic then. So yeah, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. If this is happening, Alex, salute to you, bro. He's put, Loz, I don't think AJ is mentally ready for this fight. I'll worry he'll be knocked out by Wilder, despite Wilder's lack of boxing skills. Well, Alex, that's exactly what I said yesterday. I said I think he needs a tune-up fight. He should. I mean, to go if it is happening, right, to go that long from Jermaine Franklin fight to the end of December to go and fight Wilder, who we all know only needs that one punch and it's game over. That to me, I think is a dangerous move. I totally agree with you, Alex. I think he should have had a tune-up fight, and I said that yesterday on my video. If I was AJ, I would have had a tune-up fight in summer, because, like you say, he's not mentally there at the moment. Has he got the? Is his love for the sport gone? I don't know. But the thing is, you can't fault him for taking the fight, because it's a fight what needs to be taken, especially if he's going to throw in the towel after this. Because let's face it, none of these two are getting any younger. None of the heavyweights are. Tyrone's put, will Wilder fight Ruiz in an interim? Good question. Good question. So Andrew 100, salute to you, bro. Hope you're good out there. Most put, if AJ has his mindset and not double questioning himself, I have him winning. Right, good point. I tell you what did stick in my mind, Mo. This morning, one of my subscribers, Mickey Duck, he made a great comment on my video saying, you watch Tyson Fury come out now and start with all these mind games saying that Wilder's going to knock him out and he's going to do this and he's going to do that just to get into AJ's head. And I think he'll do that because he loves doing that. He can't keep AJ's name out of his mouth. I don't believe a tune-up. I don't believe in tune-ups. It isn't going to make any difference. No, it's not. But, yeah, I see your point, Mo. It's not. But why leave? Why leave? If they are fighting in December, this is what I'm saying. If they are fighting in December, why leave such a big gap till the end of the year? You know, this is why I always said I think this is part of Anthony Joshua's problem. He's been very inactive ever since he became a world champion back in 2016. He's very, very inactive, fighting once a year. It's not, that for me is, I don't know. That's what I say. Me personally, I think a tune-up fight would do him. Is it going to make any difference? No, it's not. But you can always sharpen your tools, can't you? You know, get another, excuse me, get another fight under your belt with Derek James, and then go again. You know, that's what I think anyway. That's what I think. But do you think that it's part of this four-man tournament? Do you honestly think it's part of that? Because something's going on. But, oh, for God's sake, fuck off notifications. But that dude in the middle, who's kicking and screaming there, is he going to take part of it? Wilder would beat AJ's ass. AJ is garbage. AJ is garbage. He can't be that garbage though, Andrew. He's won world titles, mate. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea. Fuck off notifications. Most put the zone want him to fight in the summer. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And this is what I don't understand, because one of the DAZN managers has come out and said, yeah, he's fighting in he's fighting in summer. So I don't know. Just let me read this comment. Age Wilder would beat. I've read that. He's put Zilly Zhang, Felipe Egovic, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Deontay Wilder. More and all good fighters are all very. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. Alex has put the fight with Ruiz and Usyk must have made him question how he fights. Yes, absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. Popcorn's put AJ isn't garbage, lol. No fighter's garbage, really. I mean, some don't like other fighters, some fans don't. But at the end of the day, I see like if you're getting in the ring, I take my hat off to anyone who gets in the ring. Yes, I know all fighters do stupid stunts, especially Mr. Fury and stuff like that. But the man's still a fighter. Do you lot think this is part of this tournament? Oh my god, these fucking notifications driving up the bloody wall. I don't think AJ's gonna beat him. I really don't. Not now, anyway. Especially not now because of you just don't know. You don't know because, like I say, seeing that last bit off Wilder and Elenius, that didn't really tell me anything. Because Elenius, it was only a few seconds of the first round, wasn't it, or a minute. I can't. I'm on a. I can't go off something like that. Me, I need to see more to see what Wilder's got left. You don't know if AJ could box 6-7 rounds without getting clipped. Who's to say that what has Wilder got left? You just don't know. Most put if AJ is garbage and Wilder gets zero credit for beating him, is that okay? Good, exactly, Mo. Good point. Very good point. Mo Boxing, great point. Yeah, exactly. None of these fighters are garbage, man. They just, I don't know. It's an interesting fight, though, and it's a fight what must happen. I'm looking forward to it. And I hope it does frigging happen because it's well long overdue. Exactly, Loz. I asked it if you are using Hellenius as a stepping stone. Yes, that's what I mean. You can't go off. You can't go off that tie, can you? You really can't because what was it? A few seconds of Hellenius going forwards and then getting clipped, and then he was out. So to me, you just don't know what he's got. Like you got to think, he's gone through 3 grueling fights with Tyson Fury. He's age 37. What has he got left? He's been very inactive himself over the last year or two. So what has he got left? You just don't know. AJ could take him into deep waters and drown. You just don't know. Well, I'm saying I don't know because I don't know. But the only thing I can say, both men have got the power to stop each other. Of course they have. AJ can crack as well, not as hard as Wilder, but the boy can crack. Any heavyweight with decent boxing skills can avoid the big right hand and can beat Wilder. Yeah, good point. Good point. Popcorn boxing had it. Can't see. Had to be said, mate. Yeah. Oh right, they're going in on 100. Like I say, I don't know what's up. Hey, up he's here. Here he is, old Dusty Foot Johnson. What's up, you dusty bud? All right, Mike. I hope you're good. If anyone wants to get on, you know you're welcome. So, how do you lot see that fight panning out, then? Let me ask you that. How do you see that panning out? Me personally, I'd have to go with what Alex said before. I think Wilder will beat him. And I think it'll be because AJ's just, I don't know, he's just neither there or, I don't know. Popcorn's put it's a 50-50 fight. Just send away Dusty Foot. What are you on about? Just send away. Oh, right. You want a link? Yeah, all right, Mike. I'll invite you. If I can still remember, I'll do. It's been that bloody long. Gmail. Uh, Waiting for it to load up now. Michael. Sent it now, Mike. So you should get it in a minute, mate. And somehow I've just gone and logged off StreamYard. Fuck off. Don't know what happened then, but somehow I just logged myself out, got chucked out of StreamYard. I think AJ has better fundamentals, but Wilder has that power. If Wilder detonates, I worry about the chin. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good point, Popcorn. Hey, up he's here, Mr. Johnson. All right, Mike.
What's going on, pimp?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Oh man, just sitting back looking at searching for gun parts. That's it.
Fucking gun parts. No, right. Just let me read these comments quickly, Mike. Popcorn's put. Oh, I've read that. Alex has put. Also, AJ is scared to be it, so Wilder KO round 10 for me. Yeah. Andrew 100's put. So these so-called fighters with decent boxing skills need to be perfect for 12 rounds to beat Wilder. All Wilder needs is one punch to put your ass to sleep. Yeah, of course he does. AJ has never been knocked out cold. Knocked down, yes, but he always gets up. Very good point, Mo Boxing. Very good point. So, Michael, what do you think about this, mate? If it happens, do you think it will happen?
No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will because you know um, just the history with these guys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I got to hold them accountable for lying in the past. You know what I'm saying with things and stuff like that. So you know, um, but if it does happen, I mean, that's good. But December, like, come on, like,
Yeah,
how is that realistic without either one of them having a fight in between? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
exactly
what's
what I
going on with
said.
their fight in between? Wilder can't stay healthy, and and AJ can't build his confidence back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, a fight in December with a fight in between is kind of like, I think it's dumb. It's like, guys, might as well you just got out of the ring, AJ and Wilder, yeah, whatever, man. But y'all might as well just go in and fight like 3-4 months from now
Yeah,
and just call
yeah,
it a day.
yeah. Get it over and done with. Do you do you think though, Mike? I'll just read this comment quick. Anthony Joshua needs to use the cross arm guard to protect himself. Yeah, like Foreman. Mike, do you think then? Do you think it? Like I say, if it does happen, do you think that it's gonna be? I'll read your comment in a minute, Mel. One sec. Do you think it'll be um, part of this tournament?
I don't really think there was like a in that tournament thing. I don't really think there was a tournament from the get go. You know what I'm saying? I
Trying
just
to
think
make
that,
it, aren't they?
huh?
The Saudis are trying to make it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a tournament. You know what I'm saying? What I think it is just they're asking folks literally like, would you like to fight? And I think what happens is like they're asking this camp, they're asking this camp, they're asking that camp, and essentially seeing who's going to bite and say yes. You know what I'm saying? Not like have these guys all on the same night, like because it doesn't make any sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why have all these guys fighting the night on the same night when you could double, triple your profits having them fight on separate nights.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going
Could.
to have that many people, you know, uh, that's going to be tuning in. Like, what do you think you're going to break? You know what I'm saying? What do you think you're going to break? If Mayweather can't break 1 million and some change, what do you think they're going to break? You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, I know
it's
what you're
not going.
saying. Yeah.
But now I would say the citizens out there, a lot of them are rich and they like to show off, and so somebody might just want to buy 2 tickets for $20 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Just let me read these questions quick, Mo. Mike, Mo's put Wilder, Fury, and AJ have all been knocked down. To question AJ's chin and not the rest is bewildering. Good point, Mo. Good point. Andrew's put Mo boxing, you bugging out right now. Skills. AJ ain't on Wilder's level. AJ, Deontay Wilder has better jab, foot work and punch placement and ring IQ. Popcorn's put good points. Michael Johnson, Mo and Andrew are going at it. That's right. You're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, of course, everyone's entitled to opinion. Yeah, well, like I say, because there is other topics I want to cover. Me personally, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Like you made a very good point, Michael, about the past history of these two, because let's not forget. I remember all back in 2017, 2018, when AJ did come out and say he was fighting him. I remember he was sat in his car with a mate and he did an Instagram video and said, "Yeah, let's do it. We're doing it." And the whole boxing world went mad. It's on, it's on, it's on, and nothing ever come of it. So there is that. There is that. Just read these few questions quick. Tyrone's put have a day off. I don't know who he's laughing at. Must be getting Mo because Mo and Andrew Charles here. I keep calling him Andrew Charles, Andrew 100, having a bit of a rumble. Chet Collins has put, I'm not a Wilder fan, and I think AJ has better resume, but I got Wilder stopping him inside 5. Yeah, yeah. He, do you know? Do you know Chet Collins? It's funny this because if you think back 3-4 years ago, a lot of people would have had it 50-50. But especially over here, a lot of the Brits would have had AJ winning that fight. But because of what's happened to AJ just of late, he's not looked that good in the Franklin fight. Obviously, he lost the 2 fights to Alexander Usyk, and he's in his state of him, the throwing the belts out of the ring and having a bit of a breakdown, and then having a bit of a tumble with Franklin at the end of the fight. A lot of people questioning his health and stuff, aren't they? Not his health, but is his state of mind there? So I think a lot of people are going to have Wilder as. I'm not saying a lot of people, but I think more people have Wilder to put AJ out or to sleep.
Yeah,
Popcorn's put seems like having all the fights on the same night would not maximise profits. Yeah. Um, this guy's put, do you think Anthony Joshua is ready for Deontay Wilder? Yes or no? Um, I think he's ready for him, but I don't think it's the right move yet. Me personally, I think he needs a tune up, another tune up fight. But I think, yeah, he's ready. He's. What do you think, Mike?
I I think he is ready, but I don't think his chin would ever be ready. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why people question AJ's chin is because it how he reacts to punches in the ring looks horrendous. You know how Wilder and Fury react to punches in the ring is totally different between how AJ reacts to punches in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's absolutely fucking horrendous for
Yes.
and it's worse than Bruno. People call him Bruno 2.0, but that is not fucking Bruno 2.0. That's like in the Wizard of Oz, like when the motherfucker lost his fucking heart and they going around trying to find his fucker's heart. You know what I'm saying? And then they're literally telling the fans on wax how they're trying to build his confidence back in the ring. Hence why he needs another tune-up. You see what I'm saying? They're like literally telling you, like this guy has a problem, and one is his chin, two is his confidence. You know, so he always be ready, but that chin won't.
Yeah. But then again, yeah. Let me answer this one sec.
You rolling the blunt?
No, just someone's just texted me.
Oh,
I'll give you a text back later. Because he's throwing me off. I'll text you back later because it throw me off me thingy. Yes. Yeah. So Derek Bailey, salute to you, bro. Chet Collins has put. Where's he gone now? He's put. I think AJ is scared to get hit. Yeah. But it's funny that people say that he's scared to get hit, but he gets in the ring. So is he scared to get hit?
I mean, but don't you think getting in the ring and scared to get hit could be two different things, though?
Yes, I do, Mike. But the thing is, you're gonna get hit, aren't you? Do you see where I'm going?
Yeah, you're going to get hit, but at the same time, um, it's not like you want to get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to get up in there and do this so-called masterful class of boxing or whatever the case may be. But that doesn't mean just because you get in, you ain't scared to get. People play football. People play football and they're scared to get hit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a good point.
Rugby. Even in rugby, some people are scared to tackle.
Yeah. Let me just read these comments, Mike, because I'm losing the comments quick. Chat's put Wilder hits very hard, and AJ's confidence in his chin is suspect. Yeah, good point. Derek Bailey, salute to you. BGG, salute to you, bro. Canvas, salute. Alex Cooper's put he just hasn't got that killer instinct he used to have. Yes, I have to agree, Alex. That has definitely gone away. And then Chet, he's fighting elite unsure. He's fighting a little unsure. Yes, he is, mate. Canvas, salute to you, my good brother. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to have Wilder as favourite to win that one. Like I say, but me personally, I think Wilder will win it if he clips AJ. But my only thing is, I can't go off what I know what Wilder's got left off Dusty's last performance, because that was basically just it was over that quick. As quick as it started, it was over. But he obviously shows he's still got that power. And they always say in boxing, your last thing to go is your power. So yeah, I would have to say that Wilder is favourite to win that. But you never know. This is heavyweight boxing. It could all change at the drop of a coin, can't it? I love AJ because he's fought guys Jump from Jump Street. Yeah, he's got a very good resume, and especially if he fights Wilder, and I'd like to see him fight Fury before he retires. He gets a lot of stick, AJ, a lot of stick from people, but you got to give the guy credit, man, for what he's achieved. He's achieved a hell of a lot in boxing. Yes, I can't stand Eddie Hearn and the way how Eddie Hearn promoted him, but end of the day, he's made his money. He's Olympic gold medalist, 2 times heavyweight champion. So I got to take my hat off to Anthony Joshua on what he's achieved. I take my hat off to all boxers. End of. Excellent resume. Yes, very good resume. Popcorn's put just the power ever go in boxing? Well, I don't know because I'm not a boxer, but I know one thing that they always say the last thing to go in boxing. They first say it's your speed, and is it your footwork and your reflexes, and then the last thing to go is your power. I've never been a big hard hitter, so I don't fight. So I haven't had a fight for over probably nearly 30 years. So I couldn't tell you on that one. 20 years, something like that. I'd rather see AJ Fury. Yeah, you see, I wouldn't. I'd rather see Wilder. Well, yeah. I'd rather see Wilder, and I'd like to see. In fact, I'd like to see both of them fights. That's what I'd like to see. Um, Huge. It would be huge at Wembley. Yes, it would. Um, it's just, it would be huge at Wembley. Tyrone's put. I'm more interested in who Wilder fights in the interim because let's be real, we all want it to be someone elite. Yes, he should have been fighting Andy Ruiz, so I don't know what's gone on there. It's hard to keep up with these comments, man. Ask Michael Mora getting knocked out by Big George Foreman. Yes, Canvas. Yes, good point. Did you never have a fight whilst working the doors, Loz? No, I've never worked doors, me brother. I've never worked on the doors, me ever. No, I've never worked any doors. I'm just a construction worker, me. No, I've never ever worked any doors. And if I have said that, it's a load of BS. I've never worked any doors. Um,
Yeah, because you'd have
Fury,
got the dust knocked off your ass.
get the fuck out of here, you. Fury versus Usyk is what I want to see, but it doesn't look like it's going. No, Alex, not when. See this picture. I found this on YouTube. Some guy put it up on YouTube. It fucking had me rolling this fucking picture. Let me get rid of that comment. See them all in the room signing the deal, and then Fury's trying to get
Yeah, I
out,
saw that.
and Usyk's ragging him back in by his foot. Fucking had me stitches that picture when I seen that. But yeah, they're the facts we want to see. Ruiz seems to be an easy fight to make for Wilder. Both PBC. Yes, very good point, Chet Collins. Anthony Joshua needs to drop down to the 240s to be. What's that say? To be fucking. I need glasses, man. My glasses. My eyes. What's that say, Mike?
You need a fucking jitterbug. That's what the fuck you need.
Yeah, he needs something.
Homecoming.
To drop down to 240. Yes, to be nimble and stuff like that. I think the only way how he could actually beat. There's two ways. If I was Anthony Joshua, what I would. The only way I think that he could beat Wilder would be to either do what Lennox Lewis did to Andre Gallotta. He just steamrolled him. As soon as the bell went, Lewis just ran straight over and just pummeled him in his corner. Didn't even give him a chance to get off his seat hardly. As soon as that bell went, he just ran across and knocked 10 barrels of shit out of him. Or the other way would be to have to be on like how he did against Andy Ruiz, be on his bike all night and jab and try not get it. Hope to God he didn't get it off one of them right hands. Tyrone's put, why are they so interested in the fight the way it's looking? If they don't get the fight or jump the queue for Usyk, they don't want to fight anybody. Yes, good point, Tyrone. Yeah, because he is a heavyweight and he'll have his last fight. Oh, he's talking to that. Can't say that guy's name. Pennant. Joshua versus Joyce is Joshua and Joyce could be a big fight as well. Yes, absolutely. That fight I would love to see. It's this insane amount of money they offered by the Saudis don't get these guys in the ring. Nothing will. Exactly, Canvas. Absolutely agree. Oh, then they're talking to each other. Right, Mike, is there anything else? Are we done with that? Because I've got other topics I'd like to cover.
Yeah, you can move. Yeah, you can move along.
All right, just quickly then, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Um, what's happening on the 10th of June? How do you see that fight going, Mike?
That one,
Yeah.
I think. I think folks gonna see why. Oh, Taylor didn't rematch Catterall. I think people gonna see that. I never thought that Josh Taylor was all that, but you had to give the man his respects. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that he's gonna beat To.
Do you not know?
Huh?
Do you not know?
Yeah, I don't think Josh Taylor's gonna beat To. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
yeah. I think he will beat me personally. But to be honest, Mike, um, to be honest, mate, they've both been not looked too good in the last two fights, and Josh Taylor's been out for so long, hasn't he? I mean, in Teofimo's last fight, he was asking if he thinks that he's still got it and stuff like that. Josh Taylor against Catterall, he didn't look too good, so yeah, you could be right. I'm going to go for Josh Taylor, me. I think Josh will get him. I do. I honestly do. Yes, make it a close. It's a close fight with Lopez and Taylor. He's more dynamic. Yeah, I like Josh Taylor. Did you get back with his old trainer? Did he get back with? I don't know because he used to be with Shane McGuigan, didn't he? Barry McGuigan's son. I know he ditched. He ditched boxer size Ben Davison. He got rid of him after that. Derek Bailey's put Teofimo is a mental case right now about now. Yes, exactly, Derek. I think actually I'm going to say that is a 50-50 fight that, but I hope Josh wins it. Canvas has put Prograis Ramirez weren't no jokes, but got to go with Taylor. Yes, Regis Prograis is one of my favourite fighters. Absolutely love the guy. I think he's brilliant, brilliant fighter. Love him, and I'm glad he's world champion again. I'd like to see him clear out that 140 division. Is it 135? Sorry, 140. Right now, 140, isn't he? He's at. Derek Bailey's but right move. But I got to go with the naturally bigger guy. Who are you going for then, chat? Oh, he's put. They both look like shit in their last fights. I hope Taylor stops the racist. Yes, yeah. I watched something. Um, I watched something with his dad this morning on YouTube. His dad's an absolute fucking tool, isn't he? He's a
They both
fucking.
are. They both they both people like people like his father should not be able to reprocreate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hear the shit that comes out of their mouth, like it's just dumb. But he's gonna, like I'm telling y'all, man. Folks could say it's he's going through a mental case, or he's not ready, not mentally ready, and all this stuff. The only thing that matters is him making weight and showing up to the ring ready. That's the only thing that matters. And those are two things that nobody on the face of the earth can foresee in the future. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like you like you can't make a fair assessment on somebody listening to them on the internet.
No,
You
no,
know what I'm
not at
saying? It's
all.
like you don't know this person. And at the end of the day, Tio and his daddy's been doing this shit for years. This is not
Yeah.
the first time. Years.
Oh no, yeah. It sort of reminds me of. It sort of reminds me of Danny Garcia and his old man. I never
Yes.
forget.
Cokeheads.
Yeah, I never forget, Mike, when I read the comments and then I never forget when Danny Garcia fought Keith Thurman and fucking Angel Garcia called Keith Thurman a bitch ass nigger live on the press conference.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking hell. Thurman went fucking nuts. He called him he said something. He got up, Angel Garcia did, and said something, and then said to him, you bitch ass nigger. I was like, fucking hell, man. You can't be doing shit like that,
And
especially.
everybody know. I'm telling you, Laws. I'm telling you, Laws. Everybody know them two is on boogie. Them two seniors are on drugs. Everybody know.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
like there's no containing what they're going to say next. There's no containing their mouth. Like they got to run their mouth. They're like habitual line steppers.
yeah.
Like
Like
you know what I'm
John
saying?
Floyd
Like
again.
they
Times
can't
with
help
Floyd.
themselves. Like Tyson Fury's daddy. They can't. They're all. I think they're all dope heads,
Always telling lies anyway.
and they can't help themselves.
Yeah, just let me read these comments quick, Mike. Where was it? I just can't root for that bigot. Yeah, me neither, Chet Collins. No, I hope Josh Taylor knocks him into the middle of next week. Canvasy's thought Sandor Martin gave Lopez lots of problems. Yeah, in his last fight. Was that his last fight? I don't know. I did see his last fight. I just can't remember who it was. And then they're talking to each other. Tyrone's put Furman Garcia, by the way, was the last fight. Furman Garcia, by the way, was the last fight. What last fight? What are you on about, Ty? Last fight or what? What, Furman's fight or Garcia's fight? Most put, I don't think Tio is racist. He's Honduras. He's got black in him. It comes down to jealousy and insecurity. Good point. Good point. On CBS, the biggest national TV channel there. Is that what it was on CBS when he said he?
Nah,
Uh,
it was like on.
no,
Nah, he was like on him and his daddy was in the car. His dad was in the front seat, and he was in the back seat.
no, I think he might be on about when Angel Garcia called Furman.
Oh, I don't
Bitch ass.
remember. I don't recall.
Yeah, it was live at the press conference at the Barclays Centre.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah. Tilly Zhang and Andrew Louise is the fight to make in China. Yeah. Yeah, it is good. That'd be a good fight, actually, that would. That really would be a good fight. I would like to see that. Yeah, so let's go on to the next subject then, Mike. So I'm going to go for Josh Taylor, though. I hope Josh stops him.
Huh.
Let's just quickly talk about Beefy Smith and Eubanks. Just quickly, Mike. Who do you think will win that fight, Mike? This second time round?
Eubanks.
You see, a lot of people are still picking Eubank to be favourite to win that. I'm not too sure, me. I think I do think that Conor Benn with Eubanks being an up here's wizard. He's put. Is there anybody Wilder? Is there anybody Wilder won't duck? What's he on about? He must be on about. He's all right, wizard. He's one of my subs. Him, give him a wrench.
Well, Laws. The problem is with people, man. It's like, they get over. I really don't know who's going to win that fight, and I kind of like really don't care. But it's like one of them things. Is like your defense ain't good, so why are you sitting on the ropes?
Yeah.
Trying to fucking shoulder roll. You know what I'm saying, or Philly shell, whatever you want to call it. Like your defense ain't all that. You got decent hand speed, you got decent head movement, you got decent defense, and so why would you want to sit on the ropes and let this dude catch you with something, and then you get counted out? And you want to call it a lucky shot? That's not a lucky shot. You sitting on the ropes. You started it.
Yeah.
You was the cause of your own downfall. You know, it's like, I don't know why he wants to use like the shoulder roll or Philly shell, whatever you want to call it.
Shoulder roll. Yeah.
I don't know why he wants to use it when he ain't perfected it. You don't use something like that and it's not perfection, because if it's not, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get fucking caught.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
it's just that simple.
Yeah. Well, let me just say this. Let's put Beefy Smith for the good Beefy to get another decent payday. Yeah, yeah. Eubanks should stick to poker. Yeah, me personally, I think, I think, Michael, I think that played a part, some part of it, because you got to think this guy's been in 2 training camps over 6 months. He was training for Conor Ben, and then all of a sudden, oh fucking Ben popped dirty, so he's gone and now fight Smith. But like Carl Froch said, I don't believe that you can overtrain. He said, I can believe that you can't get enough rest, but I don't believe that you can overtrain. So Frotchy thinks that didn't play a part in it. I think it did a bit, but I totally agree with what you've just said, Mike. This dude put himself in that corner of that ring and, like you said, try and do that shoulder roll, trying to perfect Roy Jones's style. You're not Roy Jones. Please stop it. Stop it. Just box how you used to box. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Beefy's got his number, and especially now Beefy Smith knows that he can put him sleep. He's even more confident, isn't he?
All I gotta say, Laws, if he does if he does that funk ass soda roll shit again, I wouldn't be
Mm,
surprised if he gets caught and put on his ass.
yes, totally agree, Mike.
He,
Totally
he
agree.
does not have the same. You got to have the reflexes, for that shit. You got to have the reaction time for that shit. You got to have the ability to sit over there and set up punches. He ain't got it.
Yeah,
He ain't got it. So he be better off just doing what he needs to do to win. Because as soon as he sticks his shoulder out there, he's going to sleep.
yes, I agree,
In
Mike.
my
Yeah,
opinion, as soon as that shoulder stick out and he try to hide his chin, he's going is game over. I think.
yeah. I'm just laughing at that. What Tyrone's put. Roy Jones is a con man of a trainer.
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. I don't think that's true, but I really do think that sometimes these guys be like, "Yeah, I take your money. Your fighter shit, anyways. I can't help that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna lose anyways. Yeah, I take your money. They're not gonna say it like fucking Joe Goosum. That motherfucker knew that motherfucker was gonna go up in there and go to sleep eventually. He knew. And then the thing about it is, he has a quitter of a fighter. So it's like these cats know. Yeah, I take your money.
Yeah, Derek Bailey saying facts. He has everyone boxing like him, Tyrone. Yeah, well,
Yeah. For three small
that,
payments in 1995, I'll fucking train your fighter. And if you act now, I make sure his ass gets knocked down.
yeah. Just read these comments, quick chat comments. But what do you guys think if Roy tires after beating Ruiz? He goes down to pay per view as a best. Say that again. If Roy retires after beating Ruiz, he goes down as pound for pound the best of all time. I don't get that. I don't get what you mean by that. Roy Roy Jones retires after beating Ruiz. Do you get that? Do you get that,
Uh,
Mike?
I don't know what he's talking about.
He could have just wrote it wrong. Derek Bailey's put what would be a good fight? Oh, he's talking to Pennock. Um, can Bomac be an heavyweight boxer? Can Bomac train an heavyweight boxer? I don't know. Yeah, he could do, possibly. Um, for me, yeah, just quickly because I talk about another subject. For me, um, I think I believe Eubanks beat Smith. Popcorn's put. Yeah, he could do. I think. I don't know. He's a great. I tell you what, though, I give Eubanks credit for reactivating that clause because he said I was listening to him on Talksport the other day. He was saying like he couldn't retire without putting the record straight, and he says he's going to put it straight. So I don't know. Uh, Canvas he's put, find it strange all these years Eubanks not challenged the world champion apart from George Groves. Yes, very good point. This is what Simon Jordan was saying to him. He doesn't feel that Eubanks has ever fought elite fighters. And when he has stepped up, he's been stopped. Well, not got stopped. Well, he has been stopped once, but he has. He's always come short. But you got to think, Eubanks. Eubanks for me, Mike, has always been his own worst enemy. He's been too inactive, and then when he has been fighting, he's just wanted to fight mediocre fighters. Do you know what I mean? Instead
Well, he
of
needs to.
say again.
I said he has to. That's what he need to do. Like
No, you could have stepped up and fought Charlo or
no,
Golovkin.
he would have
Why
got
not?
fucked up, and he knew it. They knew it. Like, like, like. Look, this the dude needs to. It's kind of like you're building a fighter, right? You don't build a fighter by sticking him in there with people that's going to fucking damage him and whoop his
No,
fucking ass, right?
no,
You
I
put him
know
in there.
that.
You put him in there with the mediocre people, and you gradually step up from different types of styles and stuff like that. And you look at the speed and all that stuff, and you put him in there with different people to build him as a fighter, to make sure he can follow fucking instructions, to make sure he's learning, he's getting better and stuff like that. You know,
Yes, I
and,
know that, Mike.
okay, so you come
But
on,
what I'm
Long.
saying,
You know, if they would have stuck his ass in there, it'd have been worse. He would have stuck that fucking shoulder out there and tried to do his shoulder. He would have got fucked up, Long. He'd have been having to worry about a shoulder roll the rest of his fucking life because he wouldn't be boxing.
yeah, good point.
You talking about
But
some set the record straight. If he doesn't fucking knock this guy out, if he doesn't like knock this fucking Slim Jim, aka Mr. Beefy out, right? If he doesn't knock him out cold, there ain't no record straight.
yeah,
This
yeah,
guy,
I know.
this
I
guy
know.
fucked you up on national TV, embarrassed you, and on
Well,
national TV. You came in as the favorite. You talked all this goddamn shit, and this motherfucker put the beats on your head.
well, this is what Frotz was saying. The Cobra was saying, if he gets knocked out again, that's it. His boxing career's over. Because where's he gonna go? He ain't gonna go and fight Canelo. He ain't gonna go up and he ain't gonna fight Charlo or any of the other top fighters at middleweight. So yeah, good point. But the thing is, Mike, if he does win, where does he go anyway? Does that mean? Sorry.
What do you expect, Law? What do you expect? Like what you said. What do you expect from a fighter when you get a boxer-sized trainer?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what Tyrone's saying. Yeah. Chet Collins, but if Roy would have retired after winning the heavyweight title, where would you place him in history? Fucking hell, one of the greats. Definitely. I love Roy Jones. I think he was a phenomenal fighter. Yeah, up there, an absolute yeah. I don't know where I'd place him because there's been so many fighters, but he's definitely done. He done. What did Roy do? He won middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight. I'm not sure if he won cruiser. I think he. I know he won obviously he won an heavyweight world title, didn't he? But yeah, what a phenomenal fighter, Roy Jones. Phenomenal fighter. But I'm not too sure about his training, especially like what you say, Mike. He's sticking, sticking sticking out that shoulder against someone like Canelo. Yeah, good point. No cruiser. Yeah, I didn't think he was cruiser. Yeah, he skipped. He went straight to heavyweight. Yeah, putting my promoter on, they could build it as a world like Charlo versus Eubank. That should have happened years ago. That I want to see Roy Jones versus Chris Bird in the heavyweight unification online, but it didn't happen. Yeah, Chris Bird. I remember him, Chris Bird. Yeah, Tyrone's put. Yep, they gave it all the good to Triple G, but never gonna fight him. Facts, Tyrone. Facts. That's what I mean. Eubanks. See, I honestly don't know how good Eubanks could have been, because if you think about it, he's got some decent wins on his record, but the guys who he beat were virtually coming. They were at the end of the careers. Arthur Abraham, he was shot to pieces. Still a good fighter. Still former world champion. James DeGale, former world champion, but James DeGale was finished. But then he had that. Did he fight Korboff as well?
Probably, but all I gotta say is that he would have got fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. He's a funny dude, Eubank, man. I just think he's his worst own enemy. Me.
He need to get rid of that dude and get a different trainer, man. Get rid of that dude. It's like I'm not saying Roy is a bad trainer or whatever, but what I'm saying is that for what you need and what you've been accomplishing in the ring as far as like getting better and stuff like that, that shit is not gonna work. No, like you don't like if I was because I was training, I was like, nah, you better. I could do that, but you can't.
That's it. Yeah. Cheers, Canvas. Eldrum, yeah. Ty good talk. What's Ty put? Chet Collins, but Jones versus Eubanks Senior would have been a good one as well. But as Jones and Ben have been, yeah, absolutely,
The only thing I
absolutely.
would say about that is Jones would have hit a certain spot of fucking Chris Eubanks Jr.'s like senior's head to where he was to where he'd be damn near normal right now. If they would have fought, he would have been normal instead of all this fucking weird
Yeah.
shit he fucking doing and acting like he's doing booger sugar and shit like that and dancing all. Oh my god, man!
Do you know what though? I watched the thing on where all five of them were around the table. There was Steve Collins. I think loads of people have seen it too. It's quite old. There was Joe Calzaghe, uh, Eubanks, Richie Woodall, uh, Steve Collins, and Roy Jones Jr. And he virtually admitted well, he did. He did. He said because he asked him like when he was champion and Roy was fighting, and Eubanks said one guy who I never ever wanted to face was Roy Jones Jr. And it was Johnny Nelson asked him why. He said because he was the best of all of them, and that's what he said. He said the one guy who I never who I wanted to avoid was Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, phenomenal fighter, man. All of them phenomenal fighters. Tyrone's put, remember, guys, it's live. Super middleweight title fight extravaganza. Eubanks. For the IBO. Oh man, when he won that IBO belt, that was funny, man. When Eubanks was taking it in a nightclub with him, there was a fucking picture of him where he's got like a suit on, and he's got IBO his IBO world title strapped round his waist, and he's in a nightclub with him.
Yeah, I would have been telling bitches to get down and kiss it.
This fucking Steve Collins was ducked by Roy. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Collins was a good fighter, but I think Roy, me personally, I think I'd have think Collins would have fucked up off Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know. You never know. And then he's put fuck no again. Yeah, and Roy Jones Jr. was scared of Gerald McClellan. Well, that's what I mean. You never know, because I heard someone saying that Nigel Benn fucking. Oh God, who did he say he ducked? Oh man, what's his name? The other American. Can't think of his fucking name. The guy with the bald head.
A lot of them had fucking bald head laws.
No, Roy Jones beat him up. Can't think of his fucking great fighter. I think he's still fighting.
James? No, no.
Yeah, James Toney. Yeah, there's always been talk of that.
That motherfucker had a huge ass head. Jameson, you couldn't miss that fucker.
Yeah, fucking great fighter though. Nigel Benn was a great fighter as well. Right, James Toney, Iron Barkley. Looking out, Mike. What you mean? Sounds like aliens landing.
What?
So getting loads of feedback off you.
Man, fuck you. That's your Obama phone, man.
Hey, man,
Fucking got that bricks and computer.
fucking Uzi, Iron Barkley, Nigel Benn beat Iron Barkley, didn't he? Ben ducked Michael Nunn. See, that's what I mean. People are saying, yeah. James Toney, yeah. Right. Last subject then, Mike. What have we got left? Oh, just quickly, let me just. I know people don't want to eat, but just quickly, let me talk about this.
Fuck's sakes.
Just a minute. Did you see that tweet? What he put out on his Instagram?
What Mr. Conroy? What is it? Conroy Smith, dangerous. What does he want?
He's trying to make a fight with Manny Pacquiao now, isn't he? He put hashtag looking for in LA. Excuse me. He's been training in LA, and he put canvas of his drugs. He put I would like to have seen Abuche versus Lennox Lewis. Ike yeah, good fight. He was a dangerous bastard, Abuche. Lewis is one of my favourite fighters. It's him with Pacquiao going down. I don't know because I just don't know what's happening with him. He just keeps putting all these silly little tweets out. Hashtag in LA looking for Manny Pacquiao. And I was fucking hell. How about hashtag looking for Virgil Ortiz? Or hashtag. But anyway, I can't be arsed with him. He's a fucking Clyde. Just irritates me.
Well, Laws, like I told folks a long time ago, like when this shit first happened, I told folks on Twitter. I think I made a video of it. I was like, look, dog, like, you know, this dude ain't fighting. This dude ain't fighting until until he's satisfied with the triple BOC wants. People were like, oh yeah, he can. He could get a foreign license. He could fight up over there. I was like, I don't think so, because like, you really think that the triple BOC is just gonna let this dude just go fight somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he passed WBC, but still he's a triple BOC licensed fighter. You know what I'm saying? And he gotta what's that word? He got some fucking explaining to do with them. And you know, it is what it is with him, man. But
Yeah.
fighting Manny Pacquiao and and stuff like that, knowing that you know you might not be able to fight, putting your promoters, your managers, and everybody else that's fighting on that card, and everybody else that's on the other side of the team with you, putting them all at risk with the triple BOC.
Oh no, yeah. He's
You know?
crazy, man. Try and make fights and that when he hasn't even fucking got a boxing license.
Yeah.
Because he seems to think now that he can just go abroad and just fight anyone. But the triple BOC are reaching out to all governing bodies and trying to get him not to allow him fight. And reaching
Like
out.
they should. Like they fucking should. It's like you got some explaining to do with them, homie. Like, and you knew it. Like when he signed that thing that says I'm a triple. I want to sign up with the triple BOC. He signed it. He signed it saying like, you know, if you no matter where you piss hot at, you got to explain to us. And he knew it, and he tried to run. Edward knew it. Edward was like, well, we're gonna get to that when we get there, and this and the third. We're still gonna fight, and this and that. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. And then how the fuck is he gonna fight Manny Pacquiao when like there's other fights that Manny Pacquiao could be in for way more money? This is not even a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even a, I don't know, man. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting. That's what I mean. That's the reason why I made them videos saying the other day where I was going mad because this guy just seems to think that he's like the king and none of these rules apply to him. He can cheat or do whatever he wants and just still go ahead and fight. No, you fucking can't. You're going to get your ass and you're going to go and face the British Boxing Board of Control and let them give them that 270-page dossier and let them make a decision whether it was intentional or not. If it's not intentional, you'll get a 2-year ban. It's nearly a year ago since you fucking popped dirty anyway, so. But like you're saying, then he's calling out all these fighters, these old ass fighters, like Pacquiao and that. Why don't I don't like I say, Mike. You go and face some music, and then see where you go from here. And stop thinking that you can just go to America now or go to Saudi and fight and fight who you want. No, no, because when Gerald Miller popped dirty, Eddie Hearn screamed from the rooftops about him. It's disgusting. He could have killed my client. I remember all them videos. He could have killed my client. Not Anthony Joshua's not just my client. He's my friend. He could have killed him. And then all of a sudden, this guy fucking pops twice one of his fighters, and it's okay. It's okay. We'll take the fight to Saudi. Get the fuck out of here, Ern, with that bullshit, man. Get out of here.
Had fucking Dillian White with
Yeah,
being bald in the system fighting
yeah.
another fighter. Like it's just a bunch of fucking clowns. It's like,
man.
but everybody knows this one thing: Triple BLC don't like they authority being tested. You know what I'm saying? And now look, the dude probably could have got off, like if he would have gave up the paperwork when they asked, right? Probably could have got a 6 months, 2 months suspension, right? But this fucker going around, dicking around with them, undermining their authority and in front of the whole world, saying you can't do nothing. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. They gonna get your ass.
Exactly, Michael. Exactly. Face the music. You're a cheat. You know you're a cheat. So go and face the music. Do your ban. Come back. Best of luck to you. That's how I see it. Not just fucking thinking that you can just go off and do what you want. And like I say, like you just said, Mike, like these laws don't apply to him. I'm going to make big mega fights. Man, like I said, Mike, him fighting Manny Pacquiao has got nothing to do with his legacy or anything. It's all about grabbing that bag, because there's fighters in that guy's division who I know damn well that guy swerved, blatantly swerved, swerved Josh Kelly, swerved David Alvarez, absolutely swerved him, swerving fucking fighters from over here, McKitson, and then thinking that he doesn't have to fight them, and I'll just go straight into the world rankings in the top 15 just because I won an interim belt. Yeah, you've never fucking fought British, European, or Commonwealth. And them boys had to do it the hard way. Look at McKitson. He went and fought fucking Virgil Ortiz. You don't see him fucking fighting.
Well, like
Chris Algieri and fucking Chris Van Heerden, who haven't been in the ring for 3 years.
Called favoritism. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's why I said Eddie Hearn strategically moving him, and Marky, exactly, Mo. Exactly. This guy is strategically moved around the chessboard, ducking, zipping and ducking and diving, as they say, zipping in and zipping out, not fighting fucking these fighters. But then he's like, I'm 21-0 and got fucking 15 knockouts, and I'll do this and I'll do that. You ain't beat a fucking legit fighter. You haven't beaten a legit fighter. Chris, don't get me wrong. Chris Algieri was a good fighter. He was an okay fighter, a former world champion, but he was shot to pieces. Tommy Coyle nearly stopped Chris Algieri a few years before. Fucking hell, Algieri's eyes looked like a fucking panda. He was shut closed. But this guy, just like I say, thinks he can go and do what he wants. You won't go and fight fucking Boots Ennis. You won't go and fight Virgil Ortiz. You won't fucking go anywhere near David Alvarez. And like Mo said, Florian Marku calling him out for over a year. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. When you're on my level, then come see me. What is your fucking level, Conor Benn? What is your level? I'll tell you what your level is. Your level is fighting retired or washed up, dug up old fighters or former champions who haven't been in the ring for years, who are fucking slower than you, and you've been juicing, because I believe that this kid's been juicing for a long time. Stormy B-Man did a great video the other day on this, comparing the bodies over. I mean, I know people fell out as they get older. I know that. But over the period of a short time, how this guy's body has dramatically changed. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I believe that this kid's been juicing for a long time, I do, Mike. for the last maybe 2 to 3, definitely the last 2 years, Mike.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Laws. I don't know if he look. My whole thing is basically like whether or not he did it or didn't do it. There was things he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah, of course.
And if he was juicing, Laws, if he was juicing, right, and he was wanting to get somewhere and stuff like that, he wouldn't be taking that.
Exactly.
He'd be taking something else. He won't be taking that. He won't be. He won't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like I'm not. I'm because God forbid somebody that don't fucking take any steroids or whatever pops hot and got the whole world jumping on them and stuff like that. God forbid that ever happened to somebody, and God forbid that does happen to somebody in the future. So I'm and if you read some of the stuff that he got that's verifiable in those things, some of the shit does not sound right, right?
Yeah.
As far as on the piss test company side of it, you know what I'm saying? Like they basically contaminated a sample. That's basically what it says. Then it says they actually tested the B sample without anybody's knowledge. You see what I'm saying? So it was like there was some missed protocol things within that. Some of those, not all of them, but some of those piss tests, some irregularly. So then you go in the context is like he don't knows where he came from or whatever the case may be. And to me, I'm just kind of like, at the end of the day, this could have all been cleared up if you would have sent your shit to the triple BOC and pledged your fucking case. Like innocent or guilty, you still had something to do. You had unfinished business. You didn't do it, and now they're gonna fuck you with no Vaseline.
Yes, exactly, Mike. Brilliant. Spot on, Michael. Can't say it any better, mate. Spot on. And another thing, like what Canvas has put, we said it a long time ago. Ben was a suspect and got hate from his fanboys. Absolutely, Canvas. You see, this is why I think my channel doesn't grow, because I'm very outspoken, and I won't. A spade's a spade to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm very outspoken. I'm not one of them people, Mike, and neither are you, and neither's Mo and other people. If we see bullshit, I tell it how it is. But because fanboys don't like it, so they put hate on you. Do you know what I mean? Or they think, you know what I mean? But what would you rather me do? Not fucking or other channels. What would you rather? People who see the bullshit and try to explain it to you, or just sit up and don't say anything and just let it all be? Well, I'm not that way inclined as a person. If I see something and I think it's bullshit, or someone comes with some bullshit to me, I'm going to pull you up on it. I'm going to pull you up on it. And this is the reason why, like I say, I don't think my channel grows because of that. Most put, he's a good fighter, but an average boxer. Yeah. Chet's put, ouch, no Vaseline. Yeah. Is that Derek Chisora quote, Mike? I don't know.
What I don't know what I said, but you know, some of these channels, Laws, they just pander to people, man. You know,
Exactly.
and I'd rather you keep it like the way you're doing it, and you talk from your perspective and stuff like that, and you ain't trying to like see how can I get people captivated to my channel? Let me make up a few lies here and there, or talk about some dumb shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yes.
So you talk about boxing from your perspective, and that's what I think that everybody should do. Instead of talking about a lot of this shit that absolutely means nothing. Like I don't want to hear about no who's a pay-per-view star or
Exactly.
anything like that. I think that's irrelevant. I was like, there's a whole bunch of fights out here that need to be made. It should be the forefront of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, Mike. You see, that's why.
Laws, check this out. The same dude's talking about undisputed. Who's the bigger fighter? Who's the pay-per-view star and all that stuff? They made all these videos for Tank and Ryan. Where the fucking videos for fucking Haney and Loma?
Exactly. And that fight's coming up soon.
Where they at?
Exactly. You see, Mike. That's very true. That And a lot of people have been talking all this week about fucking about, like you say, the price numbers, pay per view sales and stuff like that. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? It was a great fight. I loved it. Now move on. I don't want to hear about that. That's what I mean. And another fight, what no one's even spoke about. Canelo versus John Ryder. But I think, yeah, but it's different for over here because he's British, isn't he?
Yeah, you're right.
Haney and Loma is huge. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do a video on that. See, what I try to do, right, Mike, is I'm not the best channel, I know. And I do struggle to get a lot of content out because I work fucking 40 odd hours a week. Do you know what I mean? I go to gym 2 hours a night. So it's very hard for me to get a lot of content out. But I try to do as best as I can. But I try to talk about fights and I try to talk about up and coming fights. But just every now and then, I do admit, I go over the top with this Conor Ben thing and I go over the top with the Tyson Fury thing. But the reason why I do it, Mike, is like I said earlier, I can't just sit back and let these come out and just all these stupid little quotes I'm doing and do this and do that and do this and do that and not keep your mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? That's why I roasted Tyson Fury for a month. Well, I didn't roast him, but I just told people I thought it was bullshit. He was never going to fight Usyk. I could see a mile off. This guy was never. He did the same shit with AJ. Said he was fighting him, and then all of a sudden, bang, there's a problem. Why? Why was there a problem with Anthony Joshua? Why was there a problem with Alexander Usyk? Yet, you always never made a problem, like D'Lo said to me, but he always made fights with less opponents who he's got a chance of beating, like Derek Chisora and Dillian White. There was no problem making them two fights, was there? But as soon as you come up and against an elite fighter like AJ or Usyk, there's a problem. But it's not your fault, it's their fault. And it's always their fault, never your fault. And I was like, fuck off, man. Get out. You're full of shit. You're a liar. You're moving the goalpost, and then you're trying to put it on Usyk's toes as if Usyk's done it. No, it's you. You're the problem because you're a greedy bastard, like what Usyk called you, greedy belly, because you're outpricing yourself because you wanted too much money, but at the same time you're outpricing yourself because you don't want to fight him. I don't believe that Fury's scared of Usyk, but he's scared of taking that L. That's the problem with Tyson Fury.
I don't think he was in shape.
No, he wasn't in shape,
I
man.
don't think he was in shape. And I also think, like, with this scrutiny, I think he got scrutiny. I think, Britain's looking at him hard, like, where the money coming from and where's it going and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, because that's the only reason why I would say you would turn down $120 million from Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I would say that he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's either under scrutiny or he just wasn't in shape, and he didn't want to fucking admit it.
Yeah, it's both though, Mike.
Ben Davis said it when everybody was calling Deontay a yes man. What did I tell everybody? I went back to the interview when Ben Davis is basically saying, "Oh, some days you won't see him for a view. He show up when he want to. He show up late." And I had other fighters to worry about, so I just said it's not good for me and left. Because the fucker was just showing up to the gym when he felt like
it. Yeah.
And
the thing is, though, Mike, that's a very great point. Because when he was at Tommy Fury's fight a few weeks before, did you see the size of him? He was fucking humongous. But I mean, most put a good thing, he's never in shape, but he wasn't. Listen, I mean, we don't know the ins and outs, but what I've always been told, I've been told when he went to the Saudis, he asked for a stupid amount of money, and the Saudi as an insult to the Saudis, and the Saudis said no, fuck off. So that's why the fight was coming to Britain.
From what I was told, they was gonna give him the money, and they said fucking no, and they went somewhere else.
Who was going to stop him? Oh yeah.
And that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And that, I'm telling you, it's gonna come out in the future again. Like
Yeah,
that
he,
situation with Saudi Arabia and Greedy Belly, because you know that's the only thing they do. It's like they lie so hard and people believe it so quick. The fuckers literally sit up over there talking about I put the Fury Clan um
yeah,
um
this is shit, Mike.
name on it that uh Tommy Fury will sign the contract for the side bet. They don't sign the contract for the side bet. They make a whole fucking video about give me my money.
Yeah, he owes Jake Paul money for a bet, don't he?
But no, you know, all money. They
I
wouldn't.
thought,
They didn't sign the contract. They was gonna
all
sign a
right,
contract that says when loser got to give up whoop de whoop whoop. But they never signed it. And this fucking idiot still goes on tape and say, "Where's your money? Where's our money?"
yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's, it's like you said you put the whole Fury Clan name on a piece of paper that said that you was gonna get it signed, and you never did.
yeah. I can't, Mike, just because I want to move on to that Low Moraney fight as my last subject, but just quickly, that's the problem with this is the problem with that guy, Mike. I've never ever said that the guy can't fight. I think for me, I think he's overrated as people have said he's like the best. Because I've had full on blown fucking not arguments, but going back and two with people on Facebook on boxing. Because I'm in a lot of boxing web pages on Facebook. People saying to me he's better than that Muhammad Ali, and I'm like, oh, come on, man, give it a rest. And like, oh, he's the best thing since. No, he's not. I had one guy telling me that he was better than Kenny Norton, better than Muhammad Ali. He'd have dealt with all of them. And that's what you obviously ain't a boxing fan. You obviously don't watch boxing to come out with stupid things like that. But just quickly, Mike, the thing for me is what I can't stand with him is the lies. It's just the constant lies, the constant shifting the goalposts, and then blaming everyone else. That's what I can't stand with the guy. And then when he goes away and then he comes back like nothing's happened, and he expects people to just carry on. Well, I'm sorry, but you've pissed off that many people now, Fury, that people have seen through your bullshit for what you really are. And like I say, I'm not saying the man can't fight because he can fight. But what I'm saying is, as an individual person out of the ring, he's an absolute bellend. And his dad's a fucking bellend. He wants to go and sit his arse down somewhere. Fucking John Fury, big fighting man, 100 fights, bare knuckle fights, and won them all. Yeah, like Porky said, there's no fucking video footage or photograph evidence of any bare knuckle fight he ever took part in.
Let alone go find somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody
Right, Mike.
said,
Go on,
yeah,
sorry.
it's
No, go
like
on.
go find somebody. And remember, I said that shit too. I said that a long time ago too. And I also said, it's like you can't even find nobody. There's the corroborated story that said, yeah, I fought him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it, and the Fury caught. It's a basic, the old basic caught a fish that big, but really was fucking that big. That's the Furies for me. That's how I look at them, because everything what comes out of the mouth is just a lie, an absolute lie. Right, last subject then, Mike, because I'm gonna get something eating in a minute. I'm fucking
You ain't
starved.
going nowhere. You ain't fucking going nowhere.
Listen, you know what's coming if you start that again, Michael.
Yo, Dusty Foot. Yo, Dusty Foot
You
mother.
bunda!
Yeah. Or this one, Mike. Tell me I ain't
Oh,
doing anything.
piss off! What?
Yeah, that's exactly what?
Right, Michael. D-Ray Promotions, salute to your brother. Hope you're good
What up,
out there.
what up,
Hey,
Derek Bailey, TS Boxing? What's up, y'all?
wonder, wonder what the travel community thinks of Fury. That's a great question, Mo. Great
They
question.
probably laugh they probably laugh when he calls himself the Gypsy King. They fucking probably call him the Gypsy Queen.
Yeah, the Gypsy Queen. Well, Porky said on one of his videos, while. This was quite a long time ago. He said that he was getting text messages off, well, not text messages, like emails off proper fighting gypsies and that. And he was saying he's never had a fight ever. He's never ever had a fight, John Fury. And then they're not proper travellers. But I don't know. That's what Porky was saying on his videos. But let's get to this fight then, Mike, quick, because there was another fight. I'll talk about this on another live stream because I just want to quickly get your thoughts on this Loma Haney fight. How do you see it going, mate?
Well, I think Loma's going to go ahead and win this one. Yeah. I hate to be a hater, but
no, Mike, no, I think you could be right. I think it's a 50-50 fight, me. But go on, sorry for putting in.
Yeah, because like I don't like you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know, the way Haney's been fighting his last couple fights, I don't think that's going to work with Loma. I don't think that bouncing around the ring and doing all that damn hugging in the ring and stuff like that, I don't think that's going to work out. And I actually think that the biggest fight that this is, I think the refs should already be on their ass about this goddamn hugging, this excessive ass hugging. There's a difference between like, I'm all for clinching and all that stuff, but you can't be going out there purposely just out there like trying to clinch to keep your opponent from laying hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming out there literally like almost making football tackles trying to clinch the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's unsafe in itself as well.
Tyrone.
But I don't think that's just going to work.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get caught.
Yeah. Well, do you know what, Mike? I like Devin. I like both of them fighters. I think they're top quality fighters. But I'm not. You know, I've always, especially Tyrone knows, I've always liked Devin Haney. I've liked Devin Haney for a long time before he became a champion. I think he's a great, cracking lad. I think he's a lovely lad. He's a well-spoken dude. He's got dog in him, and he's achieved an amazing thing. But I'm sort of with you, Mike. I don't think he's going to win this fight. I don't know. I honestly don't. See, because when Loma fought Richard Comey, like I think I've said this before, I couldn't really give Loma an assessment because he whooped Comey's ass, didn't he? And I don't think Richard Comey's ever been that. I know he's a good fighter, a former champion, but I don't think he was ever like an elite fighter like them. So for me, I couldn't really assess what Loma was doing apart from just whooping his ass. But I'm 50-50 over this. I can see Devin Haney losing this fight. I can see, and I can't. If I'm honest, and on art now, I'm being honest. I can see Loma winning this fight more than what I can see Devin Haney winning this fight. If that makes sense.
People will be mad at you.
Yeah, he's a very, very tough fight. Chet's put about Big Baby, the real Big Baby. Do you see him? The real Big Baby. I've only watched little bits of
fucking Tyrone.
Oh, he's funny. He's fucking killed me when he put that.
Ganies.
And his Matrix are the biggest downfall for him to win. He needs to start fast and he could edge it, but Haney always comes with surprise. Great fight though. Good point, Mo. Good point. Tyrone's put just too flat-footed. Diaz would whoop Haney and see, Tyrone's never been big on Devin Haney. Diaz is whooping.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I know you haven't neither, Mike. Yeah. I'm 50-50 on that. But if I'm not, like I say, I can see Loma winning more than I can Haney. But I think it'll be a great fight. Well, I don't think, I know it'll be a great fight. But
yeah, I think it will, man. I mean, because I'm from California, man. So, and at the same time, it's like it really I don't go by like, oh, I'm from California, I got to go for a California fighter. I got to, I don't do that shit. Like I'm literally keeping it from the perspective of what I think, who I think is going to win. It's like no favoritism or nothing like that. But I ain't really gave two shits about neither one of them, Haney's for real. And you know what I'm saying? Because it is just what I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but I'm just I've never been a fan of all that damn hugging either.
Yeah, yeah. What's
So all you
Tyrone
doing is
get his name?
stealing around and then doing all that hugging. So he can't get his offense off. That's all they doing. And if a lot of these fighters pay fucking attention, you know what I'm saying? You got to rough these dudes up. If he doing this, you got to rough him up. Do what
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia did and some of these other fighters when fighters try to hold them. They still don't let their hands go. They keep swinging.
yes. Yeah, I see what you say. Good point. Most put stylistically, Haney's style is boring to watch, just like our cruiser Lawrence Coley. God, he is boring. Boring. Fucking hell, that guy. The amount of
Somebody gonna knock his ass out again.
holding what Coley does is terrible. I mean, you got to give the lad credit, Matt, because only is it 5 years ago he was working at McDonald's, so he hasn't got a lot of boxing background in him.
I mean, but he can still work at McDonald's.
Yeah, George has no clue on how to fight Gainey. Who's calling him Gainey? Tyrone, what have you started here? Did I get it right? Fucking hell. Yeah. You see, I always remember Linares. That fight with Linares, man. He was very lucky to win that fight. And Linares had been through some fucking wars by the time him and Evan Haney had got together. You know, I don't know. I like this, like Chet Collins said. It's Loma's probably his last shot of the dice. So you know he's gonna come. He's gonna come. He's gonna come good. Peanuts put. They should just get rid of the cruiserweight division. Majority of them are heavyweights. Yes. Hugfest is just the Hugfest is just ridiculous. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna have to get up out of here, Mike. Um,
Shut your punk ass up, man. You're gonna end this live stream when I fucking tell you can.
you fucking dusty foot fool.
Yeah.
Put your fucking hand through that computer, bro.
What the fuck you think this is? You'll give me a digital beatdown?
It's good. It's been good talking to you, Mike. I haven't spoken to you for ages. My other favourite one is
Likewise.
the Queen Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Yeah, it's been good chopping up with
Oh, man,
Mike.
you hear about that shit though? Like, remember you had all them dudes on Twitter, all the people making videos to some, that's not quitting when you get hit by a body shot like that. I was like, no, motherfucker. I was like, he could have got up. You mean to tell me the difference between him getting up at 10 and him to get up at 8 or 9 is that 1 second difference? I was like, and then you hear him say, yeah, he hit me in the body. I didn't want to continue, because he hit me in the rib. He fucking quit.
Yeah. A lot
and what
of
I'm gonna be real with you. These trainers are being too soft with these fighters. And what the fuck you mean you fucking quit? Because you got your uterus fucking knocked loose? Like fucking get your ass back, get your ass up. It wasn't no debilitating fucking shot. And everybody knew it wasn't fucking pussy ass motherfucking everybody, yeah, Queen Ryan. That's right.
Queen Ryan.
100% that's Queen Ryan.
Yeah. Chet Collins, most put, having said all that, I'm rooting for Haney. And then Mo. And then Chet Collins has put Loma is good at getting out of clinches, so what's Gainey? Fucking hell, Tyrone's started in summer here. Gainey gonna do? I'm going with Loma. TKO round 9. Anthony Joshua, Gerard Anderson would be interesting. Yeah, it would. I can't ever see that happening though.
They're not gonna do it.
You never know.
Gerard Anderson got a fight coming up anyways in Toledo.
Yes, yeah. I think you said that in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Something you might have told me separate.
No, I hit his trainer up and was like, yo, what do you think he's going to be at if he beats this guy?
Yeah.
Because Tyrone said he was like number 9 or whatever. I didn't know. That dude was like number 9. I don't even know where the fucker came from, and he came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he fought Joey DeWeco, but how many losses he got? And Juan Duapas, how many losses he got? But he's like number 9. The guy who Gerard Anderson is fighting right now. And I asked him, it's like he didn't respond though. But you could see he liked the post, but he didn't. You know,
Most put Gerard Anderson will end up being a hype job. Yeah, it could be.
who
Tyrone thinks he's a hype job, don't he? Sure,
who Gainey? I mean, Haney.
Yeah, no.
Fucking Tyrone with that bullshit.
I know. Yeah, I know. He started something now, hasn't he? Gerard Anderson.
I don't think he's a hype job. I think that I don't think he's a hype job yet, but the level of competition that he's fighting right now, they do have the right to be happy about it and stuff like that. But me as a fight fan, I have the right to be real with it.
Yeah,
I have the right to be real with it, and it's pretty much
absolutely, Mike.
And it's pretty much I know what they're doing. They're trying to build him as a fighter at the same time get some wins on his resume. You know what I'm saying? Because BoxRec is the official scorekeeper, so you guys want to get him some wins on his record and try to get him some okay wins on there and try to build him as a boxer. I'm not talking about viewerships and shit like that. I'm talking about like skill wise, build him as a boxer. And I don't think it's a hype job yet, but I seriously think that if he keeps down this road and stuff like that, people will make him into a hype job, and at the same time, nobody would really have a full assessment on who he is as a boxer as far as what the damage he could take. Like what happens if his opponent can take it just as good as he could give it, and through a course of 12 rounds, how would he react? Would he sink or would he swim? Would he be tired by the 6th or would he be tired by the 5th? You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody really knows.
Yeah, good point. Good point, Mike. I mean, I can't comment on the dude. I was just reading that what Derek's put. Possibly I don't like how he switches back and forth between Southpaw and Orthodox. I was talking to Mo. I mean, I can't comment on him because I've never seen him fight. I've seen little tiny clips. That's all I've ever seen. So I don't know. But I agree with what you've just said, though, Mike. Yeah, he could end up being a hype job. You just don't know. Tyrone's put, will Anderson fight someone who can actually punch this Zhang guy?
The guy fighting next?
No, say again, mate.
Anderson's fighting the guy. The guy he's fighting next can punch a bit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The guy's fighting. The guy's fighting next. I mean, he stopped Juan Duapas. He got a hard ass head.
Yeah, he has. He's put.
Well, I think it was a cut.
Sorry. An action punch like this Zhang guy who has some skills, but to be honest, most of the KOs are body shots, and they seem like blatant dives. Tyrone, you fucking killer, man. You fucking rocks me up, Tyrone. Yes, heavyweights has a bright future. A lot good up and comers. Yeah. I mean, like I say, I've never. Most talking to Derek Bailey, but that is a very good heavyweight prospect. I've never seen him, so from Uzbekistan. Don't know, never seen him. I tell you what, though, I think a lot of people will swerve Zhang, though, after that performance against Joe Joyce. I'm not saying swerve, but a lot of people will. Put it this way, Dillian White was there to call out Joe Joyce, wasn't he? Fucking hell.
I think he was. I think you're right.
Yeah. Did you ever hear Dillian White calling Zhang out after that?
I don't think he will. I don't think he will because, like, I told folks, man, with that fight, it's like, dude, I mean, yeah, think about it. Like, head movement, man. I told folks, man, Zhang might be slow, but the dude ain't got no head movement. Like, Joyce ain't got no head movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man.
And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, people know when to shut the fuck up when they know that they don't have a chin. Yeah. People know when to shut the fuck up when they know they don't got a chin when the big dude come around. You know what I'm saying? Because Dillian White won't even fight Michael Hunter.
No, will he fuck? Will he fuck? He get fucked up off Michael Hunter. Dillian White does.
He don't want
Yeah,
to do it. I don't see why. Because you mean to tell me the British people won't show up in Britain for that fight? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Michael Hunter's a good fighter, but he's another one. Invested inactivity, not fighting enough. Fucking.
You know why, right? I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you this, Laws. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. It's like the amount of money that he'd probably fight for some of these guys. The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
Like as far as like you having to pay your team, and then Uncle Sam taking some money, taking 30%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah, I see your point.
And these people downfall is you should never went over there with boxing. You should have never went over. You should have got with ESPN or somebody up over here. You should never went over that route because they can't even get you fights.
Yeah, he went with Triller though as well, didn't he?
That's what I meant. I think it's Triller. Yeah, but you should never went over there.
No,
and it fucked them up. It's like everybody got this thing of making all this money and stuff like that. They make these weird decisions, and they go with these companies, but they don't think about the future of themselves and what fights can they get them. And now look at them.
Yeah, it's a shame that Michael Hunter because he was a good fighter, man. That fight with Povetkin, I think he got robbed of that fight. He beat Povetkin.
Yeah, you know they had to stitch him up.
Yeah, they did. But like I was listening to a channel the other day. I think it was Hatman made a video about him saying that he's changed trainer because he used to be with Hasim Rahman, didn't he, senior?
Mm-hmm.
Now he's gone from him, and he keeps changing promotions. I don't know, but he's getting no younger though, is he? Great show.
He needs to sign with some American company. I don't give a fuck who they is.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's Toledo, Golden Boy, PBC, Top Rank. I don't give a fuck who it is. He needs to sign with somebody.
Yeah, he does. Right, Mike, I'm going to close this show down, mate, because it's getting late. Well, it's not getting late, but I need to get something to eat. I'm fucking
make some fucking tea. Beat that ass.
Feed these muscles, Michael. That's what I need to do.
Fucking artificial muscle intelligence.
Did you guys see Michael Hunter? Riemann circus actually hurt Hunter in the straight right. Did Broner fuck up the signing with DPK, who does king of the welterweights for him to make money with? That's that. It was DPK. DKP, sorry.
Down King Promotions.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I didn't see that, Tyrone.
Yeah.
But no, Broner didn't fuck up that BLK promotion things. Like, it just wasn't meant to happen. It wasn't meant to happen. They couldn't secure those fights because people had other obligations or got hurt or whatever the case may be. It had nothing to do with Adrian Broner or BLK Prime to get him a fight on that thing. And when they didn't have to fulfill the contract with Adrian Broner for all that money, and so Adrian Broner ended up becoming a free agent and be able to go anywhere he wants to. And with that being said, Adrian Broner still can't fight under BLK Prime or anywhere he wants to because ain't nobody gonna be watching no fights on Don King TV.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, fucking hell, he didn't want to pay Daniel Dubois his money, did he, Don King?
Well, I think he wanted to pay him, but I think that at the end of the day, I think you gotta people gotta understand is like there was no way he informed shaping this earth that he was going to get away with not paying him. You know what I'm saying? And so people I think people were acting a little bit too hasty to make Don look bad because there was no way he was going to get out of that. There was other fights in Saudi Arabia and shit like that and Bahrain that fighters didn't get paid. And during they wouldn't fought before Christmas time and didn't get paid till after fucking New Year.
Yeah.
So
go on.
So yeah.
Yeah. Right, Mike, I'm going to close this show down, brother. I'm fucking starving, man. I keep moaning.
Get your black ass in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, I've got got me. I've got it already.
And make sure you watch those fucking dick beaters before you get in that refrigerator, man.
Fucking
My shit's
always wash
fucking
my hands
man.
before I eat, mate. Fucking hell. I wouldn't eat if I didn't wash my hands. Seriously, bro. I always wash my hands, me, every time before I eat. I won't eat food unless I don't wash my hands. Check Collins, salute to you, brother. Thanks for coming through. I'll catch you again, hopefully, brother. Thanks. Tyrone, salute to you, bro. I'll give you a ring in a minute. I'll just have be about half an hour. I'm just gonna have something to eat and then I'll give you a buzz. What's that name, Mike? How do you say this guy's name? Is it Pennant? Something Pennant.
Adari Pendant?
Pennant, yeah, darling. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, Laws is Caribbean somewhat.
Oh, yeah,
Somewhat.
right. My dad was from St. Catherine's, Jamaica. Mo, salute to you. Canvas, Popcorn Boxing, Alex Cooper, and everyone. Derek Bailey, salute to you, bro. D-Ray Promotions, and everyone who come through. I can't name everyone. Check Collins. Canada. Oh, you're from Canada, yeah. Salute to you. Vancouver. Yeah. I'm Jamaican too. Yeah, salute to you, brother. Yeah, I've got an auntie who lives in Canada, actually. From my mum's side. Who else? Yeah, salute to you. Right, latest peeps. Mike, absolute pleasure. Thanks for coming through, brother. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Been lovely chopping up with you. I'll give you a ring in a day or two, Mike. I haven't spoke to you for a long, long time, man. So I'll give you a ring. Right, salute to you. All right, Mike. See you. Speak to you soon, bro.
All right, bro. I gotta go. I gotta get some to eat too.
Yeah, man. Peace.
All right.